Hello everyone and welcome back to Sousa Plays and to Blood Bowl 2, where our Lizard team are a little bit upset after their last game. It was a loss against a team they should not have lost against, a Bretonian that just started out. Those types of games are the games you should win, but we couldn't manage to score any touchdowns and we couldn't really manage to clear the field. Our opponent got Griff Oberwald to help them, and he did mostly what he liked. He could pick up the ball anywhere, he could dodge away from us easily, and in the end he scored a touchdown and we scored none. So we had our second loss. Too bad. We're down to 10-1-2 as our record, but at least we won half the games. So we are gonna have a positive record at least, and as long as we don't lose more than we win, I guess I can't really say that I'm complaining, because we're playing against everyone who are perhaps not serious about playing Blood Bowl 2, but at least those who want to be competitive probably are the ones that play mostly in this league. So, we need to do something here. We need to replace Newt Scamander, because with his 6 armor value, he went out pretty quickly in the last game, and he's gonna be out for another game, which means that he wouldn't be playing the next game anyway, so this is a great time to replace him. Sure Hands, I don't think he'd ever triggered. He picked up the ball a few times, but he didn't need Sure Hands then, so it wasn't that useful. It's nice to have, and I kind of wish we could keep it, but with these injuries I think we're better off having another skink. So I'm sorry, but you have to go. Put on the market? I don't think the market works. Well, we can't lower the price and no one's gonna buy him. What happens if I do this? Transfer market is not open, right. Well, I wish there was some explanation of how this works. So we're gonna put him on the other market, which is the market of a new job. So, here we go. He's fired. But we have enough to replace him with another Newt Scamander. And there we go. Now, do we want to spend on an apothecary? I don't think so. We'll replace our players instead, and since this is a low-level league, we are losing a player doesn't really matter that much, as long as you can have your correct setup. You're as strongest when you start out, and since you have to be strong enough to win when you start out, then losing SPP doesn't really matter. What matters is that we gain team value from our fan factor, which makes us weaker in the end than we were when we started, unless we can get the perfect skills, and we haven't really done that, and I keep clicking the wrong things. I want to find an opponent. Oh, not with that team. Shh, there we go. I should have got my head straight before I started this recording, I suppose, but now we're at least waiting for an opponent. This is a Skaven team I made to play for fun in the open ladder, but it took too long to find an opponent with it, so I haven't played any games with them. Right. So apparently it's gonna take a little while again, so I'll make a break in the video, and so you guys won't have to wait. I will have to wait, but I'll be back as soon as someone decides they want to play us. And it looks like we found another orc team. Now they can be tough, especially when they get a lot of inducement cash, like this team will. You might want to spend on a Bloodweiser Babe. I think I'll buy one. Just so we have a little bit of an edge. And the opposing team, they're just starting out. The coach is only level 2. Hopefully that means that they're inexperienced and don't understand how blocking works. No, we don't look for easy opponents with this team. We can't qualify anyway. If I was at 13-0, I would really want to play the most incompetent opponent I would ever hope to find. But here we want a good competitive game, which we win handedly, or perhaps in a very exciting fashion. So he's gonna get 2 apothecaries. That's probably not the way you would go with an opening team. Guess he's scared of us. Bloodweiser Babes are always good though. They keep your guys on the field, and then again, so does apothecaries. So you could use them to avoid any injuries, and an extra reroll. No wizard. I'm glad, even though the wizard in the last game wasn't what lost it. It was. It actually fizzled completely. We didn't get any injuries, any knockdowns from it. Griff though was another story. But as an orc player, you can't get Griff Oberwald. You can get that other guy, the blitzer with 4 strength. Ghoul Chewer or something. Vara Ghoul Chewer. Alright, let's say hello. And have fun. Because we want our opponents to have fun. But we don't want them to win. We don't want them to be lucky. So we don't say good luck. And the coin toss, we finally win a coin toss. We're gonna receive, because we're 2 bashy teams, we want to bash first. So he has less players to bash with, in theory, but with all those apothecaries and Bloodweiser Babes, maybe that won't work. We shall see. Also we have guard, which we can definitely use to our advantage. And opponent, of course, has to place his players first. New Newt is over here. Her monitor also new. And Nymphadora Tongues can do fouling. I'm not sure if that's advisable this early, seeing as how they have Bloodweiser Babes and 3 apothecaries. Wow. Now how often do you get to use 3 apothecaries? I guess they're gonna reroll every injury and hope for that returning to bench or turning them so they can keep their players. Right, their blitzers have block. Everyone has 9 armor except for the thrower who has 8. And if we can get the thrower, it would be a little bit more difficult for them on their attack. They're gonna put everybody on the line. Black Orcs over here, linemen over here. No, they're gonna switch up, right? So if we put 2 guys here, we could hit both these. But that would leave only 3 in the middle. We don't have that many people who can hit, unfortunately. So maybe we settle for hitting the lineman there. Then again, if we leave the Black Orc standing, if we don't follow, that might work. And do we have enough to hit all these guys? We should. Let's shuffle around. Guards over here and here. This should work. Alright, we should be able to hit with everybody. No blitz available now. But 7 hits, that's pretty good. That of course means that we can't really move any of our sources, which is a shame, but if we stay back a little bit with the skinks, it should be okay. As long as we don't... Oh, we can move too. Well, we're gonna get closer to the ball. Wait. Actually, you move forward. I might want to use you for fouling, perhaps. I think everyone else is in a good position, so confirm setup. There's the ball. Let's move our monitor back here. And then let's get to business. Let's start by hitting the lineman. That's not good enough, but we'll have to take it. Oh, he only had one reroll before he got that extra one in the inducement. And that's good enough. I'll take that one. I didn't have to use it, but I wanted to. Now, which of these is most important? Probably this one, since we have Mighty Blow here. That's not gonna be good enough. I'll push them away so they can't hit back, even though they were in a pretty defensible position. Then let's try for the Black Orcs. And then a Blitzer. No armor breakish. I guess this one is pretty good. I'll try to follow there. And actually it won't work as I wanted to. No, this is bad. We can get our Cruxidor now. I should not have followed there. Well, we didn't get anybody, so that's too bad. Now, do we want to use Fudge for this, or do we want to use one of our new guys? I think Fudge is the better option. We'd rather have one of our skinks be really good than have all of them have one skill. And he won't be able to reach us from there. Just keep our skinks back here in the serve. Can you foul anyone? Not without putting yourself in danger. And I think he would love to blitz a skink here. So I don't think I'll do it. Right, so he should easily be able to hit the Cruxidor back. That was a freebie from me. I could have followed with all of these. That would have been kind of good, I suppose. But I was a bit worried that he would be able to overpower the whole line. We'd missed all of them. Okay, he's gonna blitz our Dodger instead. Okay, well that's unlucky. Then again, we rolled double skulls on one of ours too. He didn't manage to get it on the reroll. And then he moves out to the side, so he can't run around the side. I think he's gonna go for a wide line like that we can't get through. That wasn't my plan anyway. My plan is to keep the ball safe and just use our guard to get an advantage in the high-ups. Now he should definitely go for this one. That's a no-brainer. Let's hope this guy has no brain. That's hitting us. No, he's competent. That's too bad. Bruce Hand. Varag, that's the name of the star player, Varag Gulshu. Maybe he's related. Okay, well, nobody's in the tackle zone. We can not get through this line very easily. We can tie up a few of them. I guess if we put someone here And then put these guys on the corner. And then I'll try to blitz this black orc. Don't follow this time. No armor breaks. And then I can't do anything else, so let's move you down there. Let's move you inside there. Here perhaps? No, that would be easy for him to counter. If I stood here maybe and kept him. That's pretty good. What if I stood here? I kind of want to be in contact, but not too much, if you know what I mean. You should definitely be in there. The rest of the skinks, though, I think we need to go around this side. Because I'm pretty sure he would love to hit some skinks. I guess he can hit us here, but at the same time we can't just sit back with all our skinks. Both because he could chase us down anyway, even though, and if he doesn't, then we have numbers disadvantage where the battle is probably going to take place. Now neither of us are very good at dodging except for the skinks, so he's gonna have to take the fight here somehow. Can get a single die here, but we have block on everybody up there. Okay, he's gonna tie us up in this corner and keep tying it up with everybody. I guess he does have more people who can fight than we do. We have more force strength and more. We have 7 with force strength or more, and he only has 4. And that was a pretty lucky single die. We had block and dodge, and he did only have block, but he still managed to knock us down. And he gets a push there as well. That's pretty good. If he follows, we can hit him back. Well, we can hit him back from here. That is a... no, that's not good. That would be... that's still a 1 die. If you put someone here, he can get a single die here. That's pretty a negative, right? Well, he got it still. Well, he got a push. Probably not gonna follow, but that means we have someone with guard to step in where we want to. This is a single, but we have block. Might be worth just taking that, and then he could... okay, he still had a blitz available, and he got the knockdown that time. Okay, it's not going too well. At least we don't have anyone armor broken, but now we do. And now he's tied up again. Oh. Yeah, he's definitely got us surrounded here. He's gonna take another negative die. And he got it. Wow, I guess negative dice are really good. No skulls there. I did save it for last, so we can't really complain. It's only a single. stand up. We need to somehow turn this around. We could take this hit, but it wouldn't really get us out of this situation. Now if you were to hit here, that would be a single. If you went first, I could do it. But we'd have to be lucky on a single die. We have 2 rerolls. We need one of 3 results. One of the results would be really bad for us. And we got one of the good ones. Nice. That means you can do this. And that is not good enough. Let's take a reroll and get an even worse result. Nice. Alright, we're losing this engagement by a landslide. He now has a simple, well, it's a single die. But if he does this one first, then he has a 2 die and we will lose the ball. I could have taken a tie there, but I kind of want to get him away from the ball carrier and not still keep him there. Usually the one who starts these engagements, moves everybody in, is the one who loses. But since we had an early turnover there, we are probably going to get totally beat down here. Let's just hope we can keep some players on the field. Now this is still a single die, since he didn't get the knockdown there. And that's not going to be good enough. That's not going to be good enough either. Wait a minute, who hits? He's hitting, so that's not good enough. Alright, but that is. That's his last reroll though, so maybe this can turn around on rerolls. He's taking a few single dice, he's also taking some red dice. Without rerolls, he would have to stop that, I would imagine. And you won't get a hit in. Our guard is helping us a lot here. This guy having guard is what's keeping him from hitting our ball carrier. It would actually be a pretty good chance for him. Still, he has 2 chances to knock us down, 2 chances to push, and then 1 chance of another push, and then 1 chance of... yeah, well, that was one of the 2 that knocked us down. Alright, I get to choose. I guess back here it's better. This one would probably bounce out somehow. Alright, that's okay. That's where I would have chosen it to land if it didn't land in the hands of one of my players. Now these 2 guys are free. He's gonna step in on him. He's probably not gonna be able to hit anyone. He has lots of players around him. But he is cancelling everyone out and giving them +1 to anyone else hitting down there. That's pretty smart as well. But I could hit him. I'd like to hit him, and I have a simple hit here. He's going to take a negative die, and he gets the push. He's going to push to the ball, but he doesn't have any more players to move, so wherever it lands, we get first dibs on it. Probably not following. Oh, he is following. This is going to be a very... well, failed 2 chances. He failed 1. We fail our 3rd. He fails his 2nd, and it lands out there. Not super good, but we can deal with it. Now this is a single. If we stood you up, it would be a 2 die. We have a single down there. This one is a nice chance to get rid of his thrower. But I think we need to deal with this first. So you stand up, and then you blitz. Knock him down. I guess it can't get worse. Unless it bounces through the whole pile here. It's our first armor break. Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, this is a single die. Now, if we can knock him out, though, will we be able to do this? If you can dodge, maybe. Okay, let's focus on getting this back up. You stand. Let's get his thrower out of the way. Oh, that's not good. It's another turnover if we can't reroll it. But we could, fortunately. I have a single die here and here. And there. That one's the best one, but I don't want to go down there. He's pretty important right now. I mean, he could still get a 2-die on us. Let's do this push. That's not good enough to get him down. We can push our guy out, though, to here. And follow. We need to tie everybody up. This is a 2-die now. Take the 2 dice first, they're the best chances we have. That's nice. That's also a bigger chance of an armor break. Now, I would like to knock this guy down. And I want to knock him from here and then have this guy run up and catch the ball if I get to choose. So let's stand here. And you knock him away. And even if this is just a push... Oh, they're both down, but we can't reroll anymore. At least we didn't get hurt. Now, does he have enough to get free and get someone at this ball here? I don't know. If he'd gotten the push, I would have ran around here and picked up the ball, or at least tried to. I think we're in a pretty good position now. Now this is a 2-die still. And that'd get rid of our guard guy. Well, he didn't hit with him, he hit with him instead. Don't see why. No, wait, that wouldn't have been a 2-die, he was cancelled as well, so it would have been a single die wherever he went. But now he pushed away our guard guy, so he should be able to get 2 dice in the rest of them. It's just a push, thankfully. We're actually getting into a better position. Prehensile tail is helping against any dodge attempts. And that's not going to be a 2-die. It's going to be a red dice wherever he tries. And that's nice. This guy can get a single on him, but he doesn't have guard, we do. If he stands up, he could get a 2-die. And then once you've done that, you could get a single die with either of these guys with block. Well, he's gonna take the negative on the Croxigore. He didn't roll a turnover again. I didn't see. Okay, he pushed back through, freeing up his thrower. Well, the red dice are really working out for him. Still hasn't rolled one that he had to reroll even though he doesn't have any rerolls now. I guess it's pretty safe. I mean, it's only a 1 in 3 chance of rolling a skull. One of the 2. Okay, there he goes. That was the one we talked about. And he managed to break armor on our best attacker. Too bad. We have a Bloodweiser Babe. He has 2, but we haven't broken any armor yet. It means he gets a single die here with block. He has no block, and that's always gonna work. That means he can get a single die here. Then at least we have block and guard, so it's only a 1 in 6 that we get knocked down. I think he should try to pick the ball up first. That's pretty risky. I mean, there was a 1 in 6 chance of having a turnover as well. He's gonna take another negative, and that's the end of his red die luck. About time, some would say. Alright, so what do we want to do here? What we want to do and what we can do is probably not the same things here. Now he could swarm out here and cover. He could go up, you could go up. I suppose you can go up if we put someone over here. And then again with the skink punch. Okay, let's do this first. We want you to protect the ball somehow. Then we want... Well, you could pick the ball up. Let's do this one. It's a push, which is not what I wanted. And this is a pretty important hit. Great. I didn't want him to still be standing. We can have a single die to put our Guardian on the corner again. I don't want to blitz here. Maybe with you. Okay, you stand up. Single die. Single die. I don't want to take single dice first here. We have a 2 die on this guy. That's good. And already, the skinks are leading the attack here. Alright, so we have our speedy guy, can do a recovery here. But before we do that, let's have another skink up here. I want to stand Severus Scale up, but at the same time I want to do this hit, which is a single die. We can get the knockdown and move up, then I can blitz from here. No, it's not really good enough. What if I blitzed here though? That'll get him up and accomplish something. Now I can't really move because I don't want to do that. Okay, let's try to get the ball. It's important. We need to score here. Go, go, go. And then we try this hit. I mean, we have a 50% chance to knock him down. Only a 1 in 6 that we fail. That's actually pretty good. That makes me stand where I want to stand. He'd have to take a single die on us somehow. Or he could pile on this guy, I suppose, with these two. I kind of wish I'd gotten that step there, but... doesn't matter, he shouldn't be able to catch the ball carrier from here without some serious dodging. And this hasn't been a dodging event so far. Can get a single die here, but we have block. That's not. He can get a single die on either of these, but they both have block. This guy even has a dodge. Guard is really what's helping us in this situation. He has more players, but since we have guard, Our guys count and he doesn't, because everyone is in more than one tackle zone. And that makes it so he has to take red dice. What he can do is stand out here, and then have a 2-die here, push him away, and then he would have an opportunity to hit him, and then perhaps... Well, he can move him as well, I suppose. You don't need another player, you already have that hit. Well, if you want to take it with one of these guys, then perhaps. Still a single line. Apparently. Oh yeah, right, because of him. I forget, so he needed two guys there to get a single line. That's a 2-die though, which would be better. And that means that now he has a +2 on him, so he can do this hit. And maybe even knock this blitzer loose. Hey, this is smart play actually. Well, he didn't manage to get the knockdown. If he had gotten a knockdown there, he could have knocked his own guy loose to here. Wait, no, he hit from there, so it wasn't that smart. It could have been smart. I definitely thought he would hit from there. He still had a +2. Still been a knockdown. Alright, another red die attempt with the thrower. So, we definitely... Do we want to carry on in this engagement here? I think we do, actually. So let's stand over there, and then let's see what we can do here. Get the Croxy up in there. He has Mighty Blow, so he is being useful. Ah, just a stun. I can hit here and then here, or I can hit here and here. But leave his Blackrock standing. I would like to get the Blackrock down. Or I could hit here, then use a Skink to get the Blackrock. No, you know what? I think we will... He's tied up, so we don't really need to worry about him. And so is he. If I get this... Actually, what I'll do is I'll bring a Skink up here and then do this hit first. Nice. And now you're in 2 tackle zones, so you will count. We won't count. You can take a hit. Not super important. Now I'd like to do this. Push him in there. Now you're in 2 tackle zones. Let's try for this lineman. Not super good. Although I think this will be pretty good. I was planning to hit him, but... I mean, this is 2 dice as well. Okay, there you'll still be in 2 tackle zones. I'll stay. These guys in 2 zones, these guys are all in 2 zones. As long as they're in 2 zones, they can't get better than 1 die. He's only in 1 zone. No, he's in 2 zones. He's in 2 zones. He's in 2. He's in 2. He's only in 1. So maybe we need to take care of that. Bye. Could we foul him? Oh no, we've already used the foul. That was silly. I should have used someone else to do that move. Okay, well, you can stand over on this side. I could move him in. Well, we have a Blackrock next to us. Now, I don't really want to push either of these. I guess we can push here, but maybe. Alright, that'll be good enough, I suppose. Armor break would have been nice. And I guess you stand here. Now everyone is in 2 tackle zones. Some of them are skink tackle zones, but hopefully he doesn't have enough hits to make this happen. This, I guess, is the weak spot. He doesn't have guard. He doesn't have block. Stand everybody up. If you don't stand up, then we're going to have an easier time getting 2 dice for the next turn. I don't think there's any good reason why we should score early. I mean, Ginny Monster might get back up, but so might this guy, Mogva. Took a single die, got a push. I guess if you can get the first one like that, maybe you'll be... Now he has a 2 die here. Not with him though. But he got the push again. Alright, he was... No, that was a single die. Alright, he has guard. See, even I get tricked by the guard there. Alright, well, he can still hit you. Is he gonna stand up? Blitz here. Alright, that's a pretty good blitz. No, he's gonna take a red die instead. Red eyes before white, I suppose. That one worked. And it got our guard guy in a nice position. So I would blitz here. I would have blitzed there before I did that, at least. He didn't blitz, did he? Why not? He had +2 on him. Well, let's start by doing this one. Unfortunately, not any gains. This is a single die, but with blocks of 50%. Getting the thrower would be nice, as usual. He has the least armor, and we got an injury on him. He has rerolls for days, so we can use Apothecary on that. But maybe he won't get anything better than this next game. He didn't even use one. You have 3 Apothecaries. Why didn't you use one there? I don't know. Okay, let's get the Black Orcs then. Rather knock out Black Orcs than Blitzers, I suppose. Actually, it's probably pretty equal. Well, we're not gonna take a block on that. Now we're kind of in a pickle here. Okay, I'll probably blitz here then. Mighty Blow, no. But I want to stand there. But if I can, I would like to push him back into here so I can stand there instead. Don't follow. That's good. Now all these guys are in tackle zones. Now this is pretty bad. However, if I were to stand over here, a little bit risky. This guy could jump up and blitz us. That'll give me a 2 die here, and if I can get a knockdown, which I cannot, but still, if I put everybody in tackle zones, meaning you get a single die, either of these. No, not him. Well, this single die is pretty good, as I mentioned earlier. But it was, we were due for a skull there, I suppose. That's pretty bad. We lost our guardian there. So now he can definitely turn this around. He has 2 dice there already. Maybe we break this engagement on the next turn, depending on how many players we still have up. We should score on the next turn because it's the last one. We don't have any rerolls. There's a 2-die. Let's see if dodge helps us. It does. Well, it doesn't, but at least it was good enough for us to stay standing. He didn't blitz the skink there, that's nice. Can blitz... no, that's not good. That's a single die against block. That's just negative die. He could go for a single die here, and if it works, then he has this one. And a single. Like so. I think I'd rather blitz a skink with a 2-die than blitz with a single die without block. But then again, if he managed to injure the Saurus, I'm not sure. I think, yeah, it will probably hurt us more than if he managed to injure a skink. But since the chances of injuring a skink are so much higher, it's gonna foul here. Well, it takes that single, gets the push. That means he can get in here and foul with a +3. Meaning we have 6. No, he's not gonna do that. He's gonna take another hit instead. Single die into block. No, he decides against it. He's gonna take a negative die instead. Didn't get knocked down for it. That would mean he gets a single die on this guy. And that's a good one. And it's an armor break. Ooh, well, it's just a stun. Nice. I don't want to lose our guard pieces. We've seen that pretty much been the whole reason we've been taking much better hits than our opponent. That's only a negative die now that I look at it. Negative die into block. That should not be a knockdown in any circumstance, especially since we have dodge as well. Now I have some 1 in 36 chance of failure chances I can take here. Seeing how he gets the ball in the second half. This is only a 1 in 36 of a failure. I don't think I can get it to a 3-die though. I can take a 1 in 36 here as well. The better odds of success over here maybe. He has a turn after this. Maybe we should. Only double skulls can make this fail. There's a 75% chance we knock him down. I think with those odds, it's even worth perhaps losing a touchdown. But this one, it's a lower chance of actually knocking him down. And still only a 1 in 36 of complete failure. But I think we've had enough now. Let's score a touchdown. Winning is the most important thing here. Would have been nice to knock out the Black Orc. Then again, he has so many apothecaries. He's gonna be short one player now though. He's gonna get up, of course, with 2 Bloodweiser Babes, but 1 Bloodweiser Babe was enough for us to get our guy up. Now we have to be defending. So I kinda want... This is a pretty good setup, because his guard will prevent him from hitting from here. And we have 4 strength out here, and we still have the hardest pieces to knock down in our team on the edges. You don't want your guys with guard on the edge. On the line. You do want them in places like here. So if you move someone in here, and if he ends up in contact with him, you can still stop him there. He can surround us on the edge, but if he goes to one edge, then well, I suppose we'll have to shift over. It's not that far. Pretty central lineup. leaving the edges open, but we don't have to fear this guy's running game. It's gonna be a slow movement type of move. And we got rid of his thrower as well. I would definitely have re-rolled that injury. With 3 apothecaries. If you could have gotten him to be on the substitutes, you're not gonna make it any worse, because you can't choose to take out for a game anyway. With the apothecary reroll. Well, let's hope he gets to use all his 3 apothecaries this game. So his choice was the correct one. Let's hope that was... he gets 3 that was worse than that he uses his apothecaries on. So this would be a single die. And then this would be a 2 die if he manages to push this guy back. Right. We can't really control where the ball lands. Let's just kick it in the middle and hope for the best. And we can reorganize our defense. Ooh, well that's pretty dangerous. That has a big chance of bouncing out. I could be real aggressive here. I don't want to be aggressive because he's first to go, but I am going to do this. I'm going to widen this line a little bit. And then you can go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe I do this. No, he has first hit. We don't want to be in tackle zones when he has first hit. No, not there. You can blitz there. That's better. Yeah, okay. Let's go with this. Ooh, the ball stayed. Nice. So he's gonna have to dip back there to get that ball. That's at least one player that's not on the initial fight on the line here. You saw what he did in the first half. He put all his guys in tackle cells and tried to overpower us. If that's his tactic, then we want as many of them as possible. Well, actually, we want just enough of them out of the tussle that we can get 2 dice everywhere. And he can't get 2 dice anywhere. But we want as many others in there. Oh, right, I should definitely have stepped up here. Forgot to protect the edge there. Means he gets a push, and that means he can peel off. No, he can't peel off another one because they're both on guard. Especially if you don't. Especially not if you move up, because now he's cancelled. If he'd stayed, he would have gotten a +1 on this, which means it would have been a single die. Now it's red dice all around him here. Well, you can also use another player to do the same job as the guy you moved should have done. Now he gets a single, but we have block, he does not. Well, he got the push, and if he stays this time, he'll have a 2 die here. He didn't stay, so he needs to move someone in here then. It's a bit backwards, but... yeah, there he goes. He's using up extra players in this engagement here, but now he gets a 2 dice, so maybe that'll be the turning point. What about ball though? I could run up there with a skink now. Gets the 2 die, gets the knockdown. Maybe he's a true orc that only wants to punch. If you stay now, you get a 2 die, but you move up again. I think he really should consider when to move up and when to stay. See, now he needs to use him as well to get a 2 die here. And he didn't get a knockdown. Oh, never mind. It's the last turn. It's me that's being stupid. I thought it was in the second half. Forgot that he had a turn. Alright. Silly me. Well, he's probably not going to do the same thing this time around. Still, all those move-ups could have been... They were even less... Maybe I should have put him there. Switch those two guys around. This corner is a little bit stronger. Okay, let's hope for another same kick as last time, please. Oh, it's long. Oh, not as long, but it's long-ish. Okay, let's see if he learned anything last time. Single die, knockdown. Yeah. Learned to not roll anything but defender down. No, he still moves up. Alright, he's making the same mistake over and over, so I'm thinking that it's actually a tactical error on his part rather than a simple misread. See, now he would have to step in here to get a 2-die on this guy. That's a single die. Because this guy is tied up still. It can be tricky to learn how these tackle zones work. But I've talked about that earlier. Or not earlier, but before. In earlier videos. Now he's gonna try to step in on our skinks here. He doesn't know that Newt Scamander is a vicious killer. So we will probably surround him and try to knock him down. Now is he gonna take this hit? Surely he's not gonna move this guy into assist. Alright, since he pushed him away, he didn't get the 2-die there. But he should not follow on this one. That'll ruin his 2-die here and make it a 1-die. But then again, if you're comfortable taking 1-dies, I still think you're hurting your chances by doing this. Now you might as well follow now. So we have 4 people in tackle zones, 5, 6 people in tackle zones, 7 actually. So he's definitely going for maximum engagement. Are you gonna... I wouldn't reroll that. I'd save my reroll. Yes, he did as well. So that's at least we agreed on something. Now, where do we want to start? So many hits, so little time. I think I actually want to start by knocking this guy back a bit. We had a foul opportunity with you. So this would now be a 2-die. Do I have any better 2-dies? I have this. And this. Or this. If I took that, I could get a single die with him. If I took this, well, it's just a single die. Wouldn't be really good. This is only on 1-die. I guess I could jump up here and hit here. That's probably my best hit, actually. That's only a single. That is a single. But if I knock him down, this would be... Well, if I knock him down and don't follow, this is a 2-die. Kinda wanna do this. Okay, well let's have the skink knock this guy out of the way. And down. Okay, let's follow that then. Now you could assist over here. Or I could try to get up towards the ball, but I don't think I have that great of a chance to catch it. So let's assist on this one. Let's knock him down. Very good. This would be a good knockdown as well. Especially since we have Mighty Blow here. Well, we didn't get it, but I'm not going to reroll that. 3 rerolls in this half. We kind of need them later. Alright, it's time to take this one. Good. Keep him back. And well, now this is a 2. So let's take that. And knock him out there. It's an armor break, no injury or knockout. Helpful. I guess at this point, might as well try this one. And it's a boom hand. I was kind of expecting it. I think we can afford a bone head here. And since that's an injury, I think we came out ahead. I didn't reroll that one either, so why did you get all those extra? I guess he was scared that we would get kills and permanent injuries. Now since he's not counting, he actually has opportunities here. Sorry. But we can't really do anything about it because we've moved everyone already. I'm not sure if he will realize this. He could have blitzed there, for instance. Since he has 2 players out and 1 player to ball, 1 player knocked out, he is a bit short-handed on this turn. We have a full team. And he starts with a single die, that is a skull, and then he got to push. So he gets to push our guard guy away. Again he follows. What was that? I heard a growl. He's gonna try a single die here. It's a better single die than the one he tried. And it works. If he follows there and it's not a knockout or a stun, he can do the skink punch again. He didn't follow, so he's scared of the skinks, but not of the Sauriges. That's a negative. And that's a negative. Takes it anyway, and he gets it. Oh, that reminds me of the AI. The AI would always take negative die rolls and knock us down with no concern. Except sometimes he didn't. It's like a third of the time he took those negative die rolls, and I don't think he ever failed them, the AI. So I was pretty sure that the AI somehow checks the die log in advance and looks and sees, am I gonna get a turnover from taking this red die? Yes? Okay, then I won't take it. And if it's the other way around, am I gonna get a turnover? No? Okay, well then I'll take it. Well, if he follows, we have them lined up and sorted out for us. So, yeah, sure, I'll hit. Maybe he's hoping that we'll roll double skulls, which we are wanting to do, but it hasn't happened this game. I can still make another skink punch here, or I could just blitz him with him and use the skinks to work on his ball carrier. Yeah, I think skinks have had enough fun. Let's have Ginny Monster come in here and take care of this blitzer. Oh, there is the double skull. Right, so you are now tied up. Now you chase him down. Well, these hits are all lined up for us. But before we do them, is there anything else? We have this hit. And then we have this hit, and then we have this hit, and if all of them works, we could probably have this hit as well. And then these two. I guess this one is the best. So we don't really need a skink to assist here. Let's keep you around. Let's have you stand on this side. And then I'll knock him down and run him through the hole here. This is a safer one, so I'll take it. Okay, that's where we get blocked. Good work, Drago Malfoy. Very good work. Second half hero, Drago Malfoy. He didn't reroll that one either. At this point, I don't think he's gonna reroll any specific injuries. Alright, so now we're done. I'm keeping this one in case we need assistance on hit. Further ahead. That's nice. Let's put you over here. And then this is 2-die. Let's see if we can knock him down. No, there's our second skull for the turn. So that's too bad, but we did get a lot done. We got another injury. We managed to tie this guy up without having him touch our skinks. He is free to move here, but only one step, and he chose not to. Now he does have a single die on Proxy. He has no single die on Severus. Let's use the push. Neville Longtail helping with his guard. Drago Malfoy is not using his guard right now, but because he already defeated his opponent. There we go. Now, I would advise my opponent to blitz the ball carrier, and I would also have advised him to do that first before he took these single dice. So he's probably going to blitz and then try to get up here and get somewhat of a cage going. So he could move back here. Alright, that's not the skink I would have blitzed. Both because, well, that skink is level 1. These skinks are level 3. But they don't have any better chances of surviving a hit. So they're juicier targets. And most of all because you need to get through there. Unless he has some other plan. Maybe he's gonna throw a pass. Maybe he's gonna stay back there, not worry about these two skinks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If he stays there, we can surround him with 3 skinks. So he's gonna take a single die down here instead. And that works. Genie Monster is getting knocked down more than knocking people out. And now he's not in tackle zones for once. Well, that's still gonna make us swarm you. So I want to blitz the ball carrier. Oh, never mind, he's gonna do a pass here to score a touchdown. He has a reroll. He needs a 6 to make the pass. And then he passed to the guy who can't move. Did he roll the 6? Yes, he did. 2 6s in a row, actually. So, kinda wished you'd pass it to this guy now, huh? No, wait, he had already moved? Oh, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, I'll take a tie there. Okay, so change of plans. We knock this guy down instead. And then perhaps we can relay the ball up to someone who scores. But let's stand up here first. At least he'll provide some annoyance to our opponents. I also think I want to get in this mess. Then I want to take this hit. But first, let's do the important part. which is to try and knock this guy with the ball down. Reroll worthy, you think? Okay, let's be a little bit greedy there. Okay, I'd rather have it there so it doesn't end up close to this situation. Of course it bounced that way. Well, we have this hit. Nice one. Oh, you can move. I would like to be here. I could tackle my own guy and push forward. Can you get up to him? No. Okay, if I were to pick this ball up, where would I go? Over to this side. So we want to set up a cage over here. But I used my reroll. That was more unwise than I was thinking, because actually you can stand over here. Who's gonna pick the ball up? Probably you. And then where do I go with it? Out here. Pull these guys back to protect. Or maybe I just go for it. Pass. Handoff. It's a little bit too risky. We only have a 1-0 lead. Feels like more, but okay, let's stand you over here then. Protect the ball a little bit. And then move the Croxy over here. This is a better chance of not being a turnover. But I guess there's a 1 in 36 chance of it being a turnover, so it's still okay though. It's gonna be difficult for him to pick this ball up. And that's why you shouldn't use the reroll on something that's not a turnover early on the return. Single die? Was that a single die? Yes. Against block. You can take more single dies against block. Without block himself. We could also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blitz this guy and take a going for it to step in here. Oh. Well, he blitzed over here instead with the going for it. Didn't get the knockdown. Push us to the side, which is a bit concerning, but we can dodge out of there, and we're not in the correct angle to push us. We have all his black orcs at our mercy here. We have extra players, but this guy freed up because of the double skull from Iguana Goal. Okay, no, you're not really doing anything there except cancelling this guy out. That's still a negative die. If you hit him instead, would have been a single die from there. But to each his own. Now I want to pick this ball up and go. He doesn't have anyone in the backfield. Let's move here. Let's pick the ball up and go this way. If we can. Take this 2 dice so we can... Actually, we don't need to do that first. I'd like to blitz this guy, perhaps. Do I do that first? It's only a 1 in 36 of failing. We've had that before. Ooh, we don't want to do that. If I fail the pickup though, it is gonna be kind of risky for us. So maybe I wanna... Okay, let's do this and then move him close to the ball here. That works. But let's not push him to the edge. Let's instead stand here, so the ball pickup will be a little bit safer. Then I can move you. Tie him up. I do want to do all this, but I do want to do this first. Yes, he got the ball. Now we can run with it. You don't need to hurry. You don't need to throw a pass here or anything. Let's put someone here, just in case you manage to break free from this somehow. After all the punches we'll do. And this one has the best chance. Where do you go? I guess over here. So we could hand it off and score with Carmelius if we want to. Not sure we would want to. Oh, that's a nice hit. Come on, Aggregator, get your first SPP. No. Okay, that's not good enough. I will follow, even though I kind of got out of position here. That's good though. But now I need to... No, I can follow on that. And I have a 2-die here. If this is a knockdown and a step up, which it is, I can get a 2-die over here as well. And would you look at that, every orc is on the ground. Except this guy. I could blitz us up here, but he could blitz us there anyway. He hasn't really targeted our skinks much. Just standing everybody up. Our guard guys are out of position. Oh, my connection went down, but it reconnected, so it should be just a second here. This would be a shame to get disconnected at this position. I think we have a pretty good hold on this game. At least I would be very frustrated if I was in my opponent's position. Down by 1. Down by 3 players. Opponent has the ball. All my guys on the ground. So it looks like he moved here and took a punch. I didn't get to see it. Strange. So he's gonna blitz, take a single die, knock down the Croc's door. And then he can move actually. Well, not far, but he could take 1 step with going for it. Can take 2 with going for it as well. Oh, he's gonna go there. Why not there? Say one going for it. That's the huge idea, get it going there. Well, we can knock him down. Let us Croxy up to here. And then I'll... These hits we have. We'll move in here, we could have more hits. I guess he blitzed us here and got a push. Or something. Well, you should be going up. Wherever you may want to. Now everyone who's standing already has an orc to blitz, so I don't have anyone to blitz with. It would be nice to blitz here. and then go around and stand here and perhaps get a knock on him. Can I get through? If I, instead of punching this way, which was my intention, punch this way. Could I free myself up somehow? If you punched here, that's never gonna be better than a one die. And that's not gonna free him up. I can take both of these guys down. Let's start with this guy who's single die apparently, because I'm stupid. But single dice works. I could run in here and then blitz. Well, that wouldn't really help me any. Then again, why would I want to surf him? It's not like I need more of an advantage. Let's just take 2 dice everywhere we can. That's good. Keep him up here. You're cancelled by him. So I need to do this. Nice. I'll break and then I want to push him up there to where all the this strength, the guard guys are standing. I'll stay down here though to not get this one out of hand. Can't really do that. Could foul somebody. That's an option. Actually, I could step 2 in here. That would give me single die on him. Not really good. I could try this dodge, I suppose. And then... I haven't blitzed yet, have I? No. Okay, then let's have some fun. Now it's a better chance to just foul this guy, but why would I foul at this point? And I just said I didn't need to surf. I definitely don't need to foul. That's not good enough. And it is gonna get our skink hit, but it's level 1 skink. We can take that. Unfortunate and a bit risky to do what I did there. Didn't really need to put the skinks at risk. Some SPP for a skink hit is always nice, but the armor is such that we not get much of a advantage. Should definitely do that one first. Yeah, there you go. Is he gonna get his first armor break on a skink? Yes, Newt Scamander is injured again. But no long-term effects, so we can keep it. Now you can blitz from here. Get another skink, perhaps. Again, there's not much point in scoring that later than earlier than the last turn. Push him away. Not sure if you made it any better for you. Negative dice. It looks like he can't resist taking hits even if they're negative. That was a nice try. But Black Orc dodging away from Prehensile Tail. Not your average move. So we have 3 turns. I think I'll stand down at the center here. He can't reach us by a mile. I'm thinking about pushing someone out here, but then again, then I remember that I don't really need to push someone out there. Okay, you're fine, I guess. Let's just move you over there. I don't need to move him, then I can't get boneheaded. There we go. And there we go. Not breaking any armor. But what you gonna do? One more for a skink punch. Can blitz over here. Then stand on the edge here. Hopefully. A little bit of a concern for him. Might as well stand here. Still guarding against this guy. I don't like that he's on the outside of us. Okay, now so is he. And well, now don't know exactly what to do. Where to go. I want to stand out here. I don't want to stand in here. Here is probably not good either. Let's just stand somewhere. It doesn't really matter, so we shouldn't spend too much effort in trying to decide. Let's save our brain power for the more important decisions, so we can fail those. We can probably get some hits in here. Then again, there's no real point. At least I would not do it, because I would just reform my team if I start with a loss. If he's invested and wants to play all the games, maybe he's running a YouTube series where every game is recorded and he wouldn't be able to start over. If he stands everyone up though, we're gonna have another turn of hitting fun. Because nobody can stop us from scoring on the turn after that. Unless he makes this dodge and runs up here. And I guess we could of course just run out here and he wouldn't be able to catch us, I think. We could dodge through every tackle zone and get up here. Then maybe we would need to be a little bit concerned. He took a single die. Good for you. Probably would have wanted him pushed away from this guy's here. Because of guard again. You can get a single die here as well, with blocking and no block. Sever scale again being in danger without block. And that's exactly what he was planning to do. Knockdown. Not because of lack of block, but because of the correct roll needed. Alright, well since you followed, I now have another hit here. Don't need to move you. Now, who's most likely to get SPP? I guess you are. You didn't though. Then I suppose this would be pretty likely, considering, or comparatively. Didn't happen. This one's good. Well, it's a stun, so we don't need to worry. I could get in there and try to surf him, but no real point. He's congratulating us on our win. Let's take these ones. Oh, I should have blitzed there. I'm not gonna blitz anywhere else. And every hit is a success. No armor breaks. One more turn. Definitely. Still have a reroll as well. I guess that means we could make a few hits. We don't really care about our touchdown difference because we're not going to be in a tie for a playoff spot. So I guess we could go for some SPP on next turn as well. Hopefully our opponent will bear with us. That's a turnover. There's one dice caught up with him. And actually it's a knockout. Right, so we don't have that many people to hit. Then again, we might want some SPP on her monitor. Actually, I would rather have SPP on Ginny Monster. We could push him there to surf him, but again, why surf? We don't gain anything by surfing at this point. Sybil Tayloni could use some SPP. That's good, Neville. Oh, there's a reroll. Gotta keep our double skulls collection high. Also, Malfoy has his second half rage subsided, or is he still going strong? Well, he didn't manage to get that knockdown. We have this. Sever Scale, not gonna get any SPP right now. And then I think the only thing we can do is this. Except stomping on someone, but that would be unnecessary. Well, we didn't get any SPP, but we do get the touchdown. Right, so we bounced back from that loss in the last game with a win here. Let's see if we can get a good... I would like it if Aggregator got some SPP, so let's hope he gets the MVP award. I want to get guard on him again. We rolled a 1. We can afford to reroll a 1 to a 5. No fan factor, nice. And... Tayloni got the MVP, but they don't level up yet. It would be nice to get them up to guard, maybe. Because they're gonna be real tough to knock down, so having guard on them would be kind of nice. There's not that much to go though. They need 8 more SPP and we only have, what? And it was game 14, so we have 6 games left. Oh, we're getting up there. Feels like I haven't played this series that long. We had more armor breaks in the end. I think that's much because of our guard skill. Meaning we get 2 dice everywhere. Our opponent took very difficult hits, red dice and single dice against block. He did pretty well considering. I mean, he could have had instant turnovers many times and he didn't get that many of them. But he got enough that we managed to get around. 2 knockouts, 3 injuries. He only got 1 knockout, 1 injury. He didn't target the skinks all the time when he could have. So in the end, we prevail. And no one leveled up though, but no one got injured either, so we're still as well off as we were before that game. But now with another victory, we now have 11 wins. If we can get 12, then we have 80% win rate. That's pretty nice. If we can win the next one. If we can finish with an 80% win rate, then we finish with 15 wins. No, wait a minute. 12 to 3. 18 to no. 12 to 3. 15 to 4. Yeah. Wait a minute. 15 to 4? 15 to 5. We can't finish with an 80% win rate because 20 games doesn't go even with 80%, I suppose. No, it should. 16-4. Isn't that 80%? Okay, well, this is not what you're here for. And thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this series, as it will continue until the 20 games are up. And I'll see you again next time.